What's going on, everybody? My name's E-Tech here. This is my buddy Erico.
What up?
We're on this world. This is a server, one of these realms. This is Java Edition 1.18. So we've been going hard at work for most likely more than 100+ days. Am I right? Like, I think we could say that, right, Eric? Like, we've probably been on this world more than 100 days. But yeah. So we'll go ahead and start off by showing the builders. We have myself, Eric here, and we have a couple other guys that are usually on the server, but they don't play much anymore. That would be Powers and Ricky. Shout out to them. Powers' little dungeon lair is unfinished, but it's quite the spectacle still. And then you have Ricky's little box hut down there. Definitely a modern look. What did you want the theme to be for your builds in this world, Eric?
Dude, honestly, I was just trying to get my own builds in, just like, just be chilling.
Like medieval, like just casual, like old-timey?
More casual, like villagey type stuff.
Alright. Yeah. You want to start at your house then? Now that we're just talking about it.
Alright.
Cool. Alright, so you can go ahead and take us around. How did this house start? Let's start there. Hopefully we can cut back to the clip. Oh shit.
This house was freaking ugly, man. Like it looked like a little piece of
it looked like a pug. The pug flat face, like it was like a total catfish house. Like you look at the front and it looked beautiful, and you look to the side and it was completely like shaved off. It was just a pug. But I see you made it. You made it a bit more symmetrical.
Yeah.
Nice.
These are one of my old builds in my old map that I was like, oh, you know what, I'll bring it back out.
Oh, so okay, I got you. So you did it in like a creative?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. Well, bro, let's go inside. Damn. Super furnished, yeah. A lot of stuff in here, a lot of stuff going on.
But what
got some fishes.
Big old fish tank. Got Nemo back there.
Did you name them or no?
I did, but you can't see him through the glass.
That's weird, yeah. I like it, I like it.
And then I'll take you upstairs.
I like the staircase in the middle.
Yeah, it's pretty furnished up here too.
Yeah, it looks like you just finished this yesterday or something.
No.
Got you. Hey, why we have the same color bed, bro? You need to change your bed. I had it first.
Alright, and now this is my favorite part of the build. Come downstairs.
Bang! That is just clean.
And dude, this took so long, so much wood, bro.
So this is enough inventory space for each item in the game, correct?
Oh yeah,
like
pretty much.
Each like singular item can be stowed in these. Like as you can see, he doesn't even have everything to put in. There's more storage than there is actually stuff to store. I like the water you have here. It kind of gives it like a drain kind of to this depth, you know, since you are underground. I like it kind of seems like a railroad kind of with the high ceilings and everything.
Yeah, it took a lot of work, man. I'm happy the way it came out though. It looks all nice.
Yeah. I can appreciate it. The palette, bro. I respect the palette. All these different wood colors. Oh, my bad. All these different wood colors.
Yeah. Alright, bro. That's pretty much it. So now we gotta go back up.
Yep. We gotta try and roll through this because we got quite a bit here. It's a good thing it all kind of starts goes in a circle. So I say we come up this way. Yeah.
Yep.
We'll just we'll go to Powers' cave. So since it's next on the path. Oh, how about you want to tell us about these? Don't you have like a gazebo here?
Oh yeah. So my gazebo, just out here.
It used to have cows dangling from the middle. We won't talk anymore. No. We won't talk about that.
I was
gazebo. My ass is a butcher hut.
And then I built this house just to be a little outhouse, but it was gonna be my brewing.
It's homey,
So,
very homey.
yeah.
I do like it.
This
Cool.
is a lot more furnished than my other build.
Yeah, and if anybody wants to know, we've been on hard mode since the beginning. Sadly, Java does not have hardcore. I would have wished we could be on hardcore. It's probably for the best that we weren't, because I think we have a couple deaths in this. I'd say you've killed yourself with those elytra plenty of times. Hey, let's check out Powers' cave.
Yeah, within the first hour I died just using this elytra. Dude, it was bad.
I'm still getting the hang of them, honestly. Gets a little rough over here. Before we go in, let's establish that this is completely unfinished. I like what he was going for here. He wanted to make it seem like it was a you know, blocked in mountain. Giant entrance here. I like what he had going. He had a good start, but
Dude, it's nice. I really like it.
it's like, yeah, the pillars and everything holding the center, it just looks so epic and like grand. But I mean, if he only finished it, it's like, damn. He gets on here and there, but sadly he can't find any reason to stay on. You know, it comes and goes in spurts. I think every Minecrafter knows what we're talking about with that. I think he had something going there with some elevated farmland, but I think he devoted most of his time to the enchanting table here, which I thought was very clever. So in the beginning, none of this glass was actually here in this enormous cave, and our first enchantment table required us to parkour on these blocks and go from block to block just to get your enchantment. And if you risked falling, you risked losing all your 30 level enchantments or whatever you had at the time.
Weren't these little platforms like even smaller?
Yeah, no, it was like single block, like only like one or two. So we were asking for death, but it made it kind of fun. And then somewhere down in there was a skeleton spawner that we'd like to AFK at. It's not pretty though, so I won't show it. All right, let's fly out of here. Oy!
Dude, finally getting these elytras was so nice.
Yeah, tell me about it. Made traversing this entire, like, you know, volcano-esque world seed just so much better. While we're here at the can you meet me back? Yeah, here you go. We'll take a look at the ancient statue here. Looks like it was here before we even settled in. Totally. We totally didn't build that. I'm a big fan. I like the eyes. Kind of was going for a villager initially, am I right to say that?
Yeah.
And then it ended up kind of looking like a totem of undying. But I think it's fitting.
Hey bro, it's just art, okay? It's a statue.
It is. Minecraft speaks for itself. And then, oh, here's where we start to get into my favorite stuff. I see you took a cookie out of my books with the Japanese style.
I was really going for an open theme, just trying to get a little hut going, just to like be peaceful and stuff like that.
Did you take any inspiration on like any like YouTubers or like maybe even pictures? I like to go on Google and look at some pictures of stuff. So
honestly, I did look at some pictures, and I was like, you know what, I like.
Yeah,
this.
I never would have thought of this stair combination to look like it has those beams coming out. It's just very Japanese-esque. We'll check out the interior here. Definitely like going for one of the what would you call it? The open space kind of Japanese layouts, open floor plan, and then just really cozy attic here. That's all you really need in a game like this.
I saw the picture of this build and I was like, you know what, I'm trying to copy that.
Nice.
I do a little bit of stuff myself, but it wasn't originally my ideas.
I can respect it.
Now we gotta see yours.
Yes. So I was going with the Japanese builds myself, and I tried basing it around the tories or the toros. I forget what they're called. I think the tories. The giant Japanese gateways, and I just really love them. So this is my brewing station. This is the second build I put on here, and I just was going with the I noticed that most Japanese like what would you call it, infrastructure or kind of like engineering, they always have that kind of come to a point and things are interlocking with each other. And I thought this was just really neat to go with like a up and down kind of, you know, just a Tetris kind of look to it almost. But
Dude,
it's a bit hectic.
I wish I could build something. I don't.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know how I do this either. I just keep throwing blocks down until it works. But we have ourselves all of our brewing supplies here, and just it's a little hectic. But I go for looks over actual tidiness, I guess you could say. So this is my main base. Before I look in the inside, I'm just give it a fly around. Yeah, I told you I'm horrible with these freaking elytra. But like definitely went with like a Japanese sort of roof here. Same with the other build. And it's all hidden behind the enormous torii gate, which is basically welcoming you to my sector of the mountain. I love this this frontal pick here. One of my favorites for sure.
It is so nice. And then you also get a nice view.
Oh, right, yeah. Can't wait to get to these sections on the left here, but I get to see your nice little house down there, as well as mostly the right house. Big fan, big fan. All right, let's take a look inside.
Actually, like the sunset.
It is nice, isn't it? Oh shoot, we already flew through nighttime. Okay, so we have our mending villager here. We've never really gotten to a villager hall quite yet. Really hard to do on Java, and they're just really annoying half the time. So we just stuck with the mending guy, got his mending book, and call it a day. But so we'll keep him here for now. He's stuck in a honey block, so he's not going anywhere. But there's Manny the Mender. So if we come this direction, this is my single chest storage. It does not hold quite a lot, but I mean it does the job. I never really overfill it. It's never really done me wrong. This is the centerpiece. This is my favorite part of the entire world. So yeah, these are the maps that where you can see the entire kind of volcano, or you know, the mountain we're settled in. And by the way, we didn't mention this. This is a seed taken off of a TikTok that we actually saw. That was mind-blowing, obviously, because they showed it with shaders on Java. I'm sorry, have I been saying Java this whole time? I meant we are on Bedrock. Bedrock is what we're on. We're stuck on crappy old Bedrock. But so we have what we're looking at here is the house I'm in, and then we come around. We just looked at Eric's there, and then the cave is a bit off, but it's okay. You can't see anything on it anyways. It's inside a cave.
Your cat's blocking the way, bro.
Get out of the way, Cloud. Yeah, so he likes to sit next to my bed. Same with Mac and Cloud. We come here to our level 30 enchants here. It should be up. It's just it's pretty cramped, I'd say. I wish it was bigger, but who really cares? I initially started with these pillars, and just I didn't want to change much. So and I was going off of looks once again rather than actual convenience. Oh, above you, this map above you, this is actually the OG map that I spawned with, and I filled the first thing I do on a lot of my maps was I filled it in. This is the super large type of maps. So we're in the top right corner right here. If you want to take a look, Eric, you can. Top right corner of that.
I haven't even finished mine. This is all
your map.
Yeah, it's all spotty still.
You've probably lost it from how many times you died. It's probably not even your original. All right, moving on. This is a silly little katana. I liked the style of it. Saw a picture online and I thought I had to copy it. So I liked it being there. This is one of my favorite enclosures. We have the Dragon Warrior tucked away in here. It's only fitting. We have Po, the Kung Fu Panda, along with our Japanese build. But let's move on. We're wasting time here. We have a tunnel that is conveniently going all the way through the other side of the tunnel. We have some crops on this side. Kind of went with like a railroad kind of vibe. It's definitely an unfinished build. Wanted to just experiment with blocks, as you can tell, and it's very messy. I would like to clean it up later, but we don't got time for that. So it's just really easy to just head out in a straight direction and come on back, using our elytra especially now. You can see the ideas we had, like kind of for the, looks like a central train station hub or something like that along those lines. I do like it.
It's really not a bad build. It made it so much easier.
Oh yeah, this is actually one of the first things we built. So when I was working on my house, most of the boys were over here tackling this. So that was real nice. We'll move on past this. That's just a mine. My last Tora. I'm not sure. I gotta look up which one it is. This is Ricky's house, as mentioned before, in the little spawn anchor there. This is just a grand kind of thing. I don't even, look at that. He's not even done with his carpet. A lot of these guys, sadly, have come and gone, and you know, they just don't even get time to finish their stuff before they're already out and gone. Hopefully we'll see them back on the server though, if the server's still running at this point.
Yeah, dude. I'm not gonna have this server for long.
Yeah. It's actually sad. That's why I think that's the most big reason why we're doing this too, is because we're not gonna have it much longer.
Yeah.
So it looks like he's very organized here. I like what he did with the geodes. Looks like we're walking on them here, and they're giving us that cool little sound. I do like it. It's very grand. Oh, look at that.
Makes it sticks out.
Let's move on. It looks very modern compared to you know, our other builds in this world, so it does stick out a bit. But we like just filler builds. Anything works for us. This is our way of going down. We like to fish a lot. This is how we come down here. It may look like you know, an eyesore, but we don't really mind. It does the job. We initially had landscaping problems with some people. I don't think Eric was one of those people, but they just put dirt all over this freaking ocean and just ruined the whole look of the mountain, in my opinion, so I had to fix that. Let's just say hours were spent landscaping. Hey,
Dude,
on the lake.
You get a nice view too. Look, dude.
Oh, the statue?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did notice that. I love it.
That statue.
Like the little, we have a little balcony there too that you can see. Looks like they've got some sewage going on down there too, under the melon and pumpkin farm. Moving on. Ooh, one of my favorites for sure. This is actually the most recent thing we've added on here, other than I think another small thing, but most recent big project, I'll say. This thing just looks so great from afar. Oh, speaking of from afar, check out my building back there. Look at that. I just love the view that everybody gives on these on this, like the surroundings. I love it. I have no words, as you can tell. It's just a basic farm. It doesn't even really do the job. So the funny thing is, you can breed these and the baby can actually jump over these fence gate things, which is kind of funny because, you know, they can just dip whenever they want. So that doesn't really serve its purpose. It's mostly just for looks, but hey, that's what we're here for. We have a mine shaft going to Bedrock here, and this looks like, I think, yeah, we've got Chief here. That's another one of the dogs, or owner's dogs on the server. Chief is actually the only remnants left of what was left on this plot of land. There's a dude who joined here who's actually not very credited for anything because he doesn't actually play. He just came on like day one, you know, and got his dog. But we respect it. We keep his dog alive. We don't grief anybody on here. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I'll come back to everything in flames one day and just be terrified. We have our, once again, that little sewage thing going on, just coming from under all the houses. This was a build that I just whipped together. It initially was just a square plot holding our melons and pumpkins, and I just was not feeling it. I had to put some curves on it and some edges, so I went ahead and ended up with this, and I like it. It's an awkward kind of greenhouse, and
it's definitely nice though. Like it looks way better now than it it was made to be like.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Like
And
that person who made it, dude. Oh my.
and a big influence was taken on the wanting I wanted the map to look good from top down, you know. So and it really does make it look better. So following the path here, we get to the back entrance of your house, and then as well as the side entrance to your brewing station here. I think after all that, I think mostly everything's covered. Our end dimension is stale and awful. It took us forever to find these elytra. We had to go from city to city. It was awful luck. And then also our end dimension is just, or not, sorry, not our end, our nether is just horrific as well. I'm gonna go up to the little spawn acre here, Eric, if you wanna join me. But yeah, so that's mostly what we got here. Definitely, I'd say, how long have we had this server, Eric?
We've had it for a few months now. We don't know when it's gonna end.
I think way more than a few months, because I think we bought the year and we're definitely like probably 6 months in. I don't know. But it's just a rough estimate, but I remember just being available. We didn't necessarily play all that time. We had obviously guys coming off. Come on, man. It's not that hard. I'm just kidding. It's actually very hard. Is there anything else you wanna look at again?
Honestly, we got through everything.
We did. I wish I could. Wish I could show another view at night. Oh, the statue. That's right. Yeah. So we've got him here. The totem. Villager totem. I love the use of these blocks. Got some end rods here.
Little platform here. Everything.
Just massive when you're standing here. I like how this is kind of set up to be like a just diving platform with your elytra. You just, you know, you kind of just send it off. Bop. Oh, I couldn't recover. But oh, you know, you could actually slide through the entire sewer, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna take my viewers through the drain hole. That's just messed up. Anyway, if you're watching this, appreciate it. Thank you. This is more for my own memory's sake. I think that's the same thing with Eric as well. He just wants to remember what we've left behind. So, but if you are tuning in and watching, thank you. I hope I can make more videos like this to come. This isn't the only game I'm interested in. I like to do a lot of different types of games. I'm a trophy hunter. I've been trying to get Eric in on trophies for a while now, but it's a rough fucking hobby, let me tell you. But anyways, I'm gonna quit rambling on, and I'm gonna close it out with some nighttime views. And thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Later.
Again.